front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, one point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
18 Gator.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
In your face.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror. And now running right through it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Draw play. This is Henry. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got... Man, Corey Davis. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
60 outlaw.
Check 53. Check.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie us at 3. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
70, Indy.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Tannehill, and Walker has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Pass caught by A.J. Brown, and that's his first NFL catch. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
6-man.
5.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And the pressure gets to him again. Olivier Vernon. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. It got his man complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Now, meanwhile, they... So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall, and his guy. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep for Walker, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Tannehill now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And we're back now here in Cleveland. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Christian Kirksey coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Henry, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown run. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
Tannehill on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he will take the in for a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, set, 8, read.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Powers through it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Tannehill now to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready.
53, Mike. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Ready.
On first down, Henry. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Today's final score, Titans 25, Browns 13.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Set. And 2 stop.
I got you.
Big grip. Big grip.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Tannehill. Incomplete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone set. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off play action, Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On the set.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Big grip.
On first down, Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Yeah, he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with his first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Lee, the long time. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
51. Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Yeah! So we have reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
On the double.
Hey, you got Mike 50, huh? Rip right.
Deep grip.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the rookie from Temple. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Walker, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tannehill. He's got him in. Complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They begin with Henry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Henry running right through him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And this one will be returned. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. They'll have a first down past the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Pierre. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Go now. 30 base.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Blue down.
Ready?
Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tannehill. And, oh, if he could have just clutched that and fallen to the ground, it's an overtime victory. Instead, incomplete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support rod.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes.